So I've been receiving so many questions about baking a cake from a jiko, and I'm going to show you that and the ingredients I'm using. I don't usually measure, but I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. So I have blue band, I have baking powder here, I have 2 eggs. This is the baking powder I removed from this box. All-purpose home baking flour. I also have some milk. There is sugar inside here, and there is this carrot. So the first step here, I mix the sugar with blue band. So then you start stirring it, beating it until it is fine. So for me, because I don't have that thing to make it fine, I just do it the way I can. Then I'm adding the 2 eggs inside the mixture of blue band and sugar. So I now mix it until it's good enough for me. Then I add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Once I do that, I mix that mixture also. Now, this stage is not a must, but I sometimes add carrots just to give it that when it's ready, when you cut and you see carrots inside. So it's not a must, but for me, I sometimes do this. I add carrots and mix. Now, when it comes to the all-purpose baking flour, now you see the cup I'm using. I'm adding like almost full of this cup. You see, it's almost full. That is how I do it. And when it comes to milk, I have the same cup, milk that is also almost full. Now, when it comes to milk, I add in little by little while stirring, just little by little until it gives me the mixture, how the thickness or the consistency, how it will be after you see this. That is how I do it. And guys, if you're following this and you want to make a cake from home, just make sure that the mixture of the cake is not too runny and it's not too hard like you are making chapati. Just make sure it's something that you can easily pour into another sufuria or another saucepan when it's ready. So I've added a little bit of milk again. And you see I haven't used all the milk, so the one I've added, I'm mixing it to get the consistency I want. Now I do this because I don't usually measure. If you measure, then you'll not have to like put some milk inside kidogo, like a little kidogo kidogo is a bit by bit, little. So this is how the mixture is, guys. So if you're doing yours, just make sure it's of the same consistency as mine. You see, it's not too runny, it's not too thick. That is the consistency we are looking for, and that is done. Now, you know we have to use a saucepan when we are preparing this cake, like 2 saucepans. One has this one here. For mine it's a little wet, so I'm putting it on the jiko to be a bit dry. And then I'm coming with the blue band, or you can use margarine. I'm coming with this to smear it in the saucepan. This is how I will do it. Now I start like spreading it all around the saucepan until I'm done. Now once that is done, I'll set it aside. And then now you can see that is the saucepan full of that blue band. This is the jiko with sand that we are going to use. It's been here for quite some time, guys. It's not like I've just put it there, so it's hot. Now I've poured in our cake mixture into the saucepan with blue band, and yeah, when that is done, you get it straight into your jiko, which acts as an oven, just like that. So this is how it is now. I put it inside this big saucepan that has sand, and this is our cake mixture. So I'm going to cover this one and then cover the outer pan. So I'm using this lid. I'll use this lid to cover, and I will also use this big lid here to now completely cover. Now after that, I'm going to leave it there for 20 minutes. Then I'll come add So guys, our cake is ready, as you can see. So I'm going to leave it to cool, alafu we cut.